Okay, should be alive. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Kings. Today we're playing some more Final Fantasy 16. Alright, so we played a lot. It was like a 5 hour stream earlier today, around like 5 o'clock in the morning till 11. Just 6 hours, I know, but it was like 5:30, 5:45, somewhere around there. Then during that time, we pushed through a lot. Um, yeah. Can't remember all the stuff we did. We defeated a Garuda and Benedicta. Um, Anything else did we do? That was big time. I'm not sure. Oh, our guy figured out that he was the actually Ifrit's dominant. Well, they don't actually call him Ifrit. They just call him second icon of fire. So there's that. I'm just gonna wait for this ad to play on the thing so I can skip it. Let me skip it. All right, there we go. Okay, so, and I think the last thing we did was we finally got new clothes. So that was the last thing that happened. They're rocking the Imperial clothing that everyone assumes that we're Imperial the entire time, which I've been telling them, like, just put on new clothes, bro. And no one has to know that you're an Imperial, put on some new clothes. Like, nope, nope, nope. And then Jill gets new clothes. She looks like a noble. So now she's pretty much our handler, because she's our master. Everyone assumes she's our master or whatever. But yet then doesn't recognize that she exists, which is also weird. I don't know. It's all strange. So this is the new clothes we're wearing, though. We just got those, and I kind of like ended the stream like right after that. So yeah, we did this whole part of the map. Besides this map, because it's locked. But we did all this, and then apparently there's also another section in here that's also locked. So there's that. So we can go up here. Shopkeeper up here. Let's go do that. See if we can sell some stuff, get some money back, because we bought like some stuff. Like we spent like 20,000 ridiculously. Alright, so to sell. Don't need the Gaia Blade anymore, so we can sell all it.
This should make me a few gil.
Right,
Got
guess we
anything
can.
else for me?
Oops.
Oh, well, you won't say no. Got anything else for me?
Right, we want to go over to this one, and we want to go down to where it says useful for being traded for gil. Here we go.
This should make me a few gil.
7.
Oh, well, you won't say no.
Ready for gil.
Got anything else for me?
I think that'd be it. Yep. Okay, so we got back up to 27. We were at, like, I think our most 35, something like that. So, question is this guy gonna sell more music? More music. Yep. More music. 40,000. Because I have 40,000 to give you, buddy.
Travels.
I think there's a trophy for getting all the music, if I'm not mistaken. I think there is. Now, I hate how the trophies are automatically hidden. Like, I wish they were just easily find. Like, oh, this is what this is, this is what this is, this is what this is, and then, you know, it'd be nice if it did that, but it doesn't. So I have to click this, and I gotta go square, and then I go down, and I gotta find out which each individual freaking one says. Still haven't done that one. 3,000, still haven't done that one. Like I said, 2 heatwave counters in a single battle. I don't know what a heatwave counter is. So there's that. Beat 5 enemies in air after using Deadly Embrace. No, this is just after using Deadly Embrace. I don't know. We're at 40% for that, so that one's coming along. This one says use 3 abilities, which I don't know how to use 3 abilities, because we can only use 2 abilities, so I'm not really sure how that works. Don't have Blind Justice, don't have Lightning Rods, don't have Titanic Block, Third Punch of Titanic Counter. I'm guessing at some point we're going to be able to take the Titan ability away from one dude. We'll hit level 2 of higher Mega Flare. Mega Flare. Level 2. See a precise dodge 3 times charging a single Mega Flare. What's a Mega Flare? I don't know. Like Permafrost, don't have any Frost abilities. More Frost abilities. Level 2 higher, don't have that. Execute 3 steel counters, don't have that. Master all of a single icon's abilities and feats. And feats, it says. What does it mean by feats? Hey, Tropic, thanks for subscribing again. On Prime. Appreciate it, bro. Upgrade all feats and abilities to their maximum. Upgrade consumable potency and inventory slots to their maximum. Don't know how to do that yet. And they opened up one, like 6 signboards. Beat 10 notorious marks. What that means. A lot of this stuff, even if I'm like this far into the game, I still don't know what any of this means. Their hunt board. Don't know what that means either. Complete a Carnal trial. Obtain all curiosities. Craft legendary sword, Guthrum Zothwong. Okay. Open 10 letters at the reading table. Help Hippocrates attain level 5. We are level 2, so we're not that bad. Obtain all available items for your patrons. We get patrons. Don't know what that means either. Got that one already. Ride Ambrosia for the first time. Visit all areas of the world and local maps. We're at 17%. Spend 36,000 gold at Tub and Crown. I don't know what Tub and Crown means. Complete the game on Final Fantasy mode. What does that mean? Is the mode I'm currently playing probably not Final Fantasy mode? Is that what it means? So wouldn't that mean... That doesn't say complete the whole game, because we can change our gameplay action focused. But it doesn't say that's Final Fantasy mode. Maybe that's a, once you beat the game, another version of the game will pop up, and then you can play that mode? It doesn't say. Alright, doesn't say anything about having to buy all the songs, so, okay. That's good. Okay, cutscene.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes.
The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned.
And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers. Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here. in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late
Tropic.
father.
Never
And
played a Final
they'd
Fantasy game.
be
What's it like?
better off-
It's kind of like a hack and slash game mixed with some magic inside of it. So if you ever played a hack and slash type game, that's what this game plays like. It's I would say it's pretty good. I don't know if it's $70 good. So I'll probably wait until the price comes down, unless you do it like me and you buy it through Amazon and just return it in 30 days, which is what I'm doing. Until they make it so that you can't do that anymore.
Serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still consider the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
Like, I always looks down on the ground like he's in shame.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Okay.
As fine a man as my father.
You're not so very different, you know. Especially dressed like that. Come on, let's go and meet that bearer.
Okay, Jill.
He's not here.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
He's probably dead.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street, and never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Okay. That was no good.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer.
It's why
An
it's weird
elderly
that she's
fellow
now
who used
taking
to serve the
charge of
Rosfields.
talking
Have you seen him?
when she wouldn't do that before when we were actually dressed as Imperial.
That old loon. No, no sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is. But better there than here, I suppose. Can't imagine the Viceregent stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Striked out again.
Hey, hold on a mo. Young
Hold on a mo.
Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak. He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Okay.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
When are we gonna get our chocobo back?
I'm sorry, Jill, for making you do all this in my stead.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
But yet you wouldn't do it when I was dressed as an Imperial. Why?
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
that's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself.
Fade to black as we explain things.
Ah, so that's how it is. Well then,
Still
if you're
weird.
acting under orders of the mayor, you're on about to help me find him. He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Understood. You keep searching here, we'll look for him outside.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I hope he hasn't wandered into trouble.
Let's just
Of
concentrate on
course he
finding
has.
him.
That is respawned. Let's even go get it. We are 6 briar clam shells, whatever that means.
Still no sign. Could he have strayed even further?
Well, this is on that one path where we went earlier, where that weird dragon thing's sitting at. Kill the dragon though. Or, it's not really a dragon, more of a tiny wyvern. Wonder if it's gonna respawn.
Look, there's someone over there.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
We
Hornets.
can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
I hate bees!
Don't let them get away. Over here. Sick of Torgal.
Boom. Enemy slain. Only 8 XP from that? Lol. Not very good. Bad cutscene.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Which he has. A lot of aqueducts out there, though. Did you see that?
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course, but it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The Blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them.
But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Cid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah, after all she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord.
Did you just say anon?
I wish you a safe journey.
What? I'll be back anon. I don't know what that means. There's a lot of terminology they use, I have no idea what it means. Okay. Alright, we got stopped before we got there, so let's see if we can push forward this time. The dim.
Deadlands are aptly named.
I didn't realize they were this close.
No wonder their crops are failing. The blight is leaching the ether from the soil. And when the last drop is drained, their fields will turn to this. No plants, no animals, no life.
And no monsters. I
Suppose it's a small
That's
mercy.
one small mercy.
What's this? Another relic of the Fallen.
Can't do anything with it, though. Huh. Okay.
We won't be able to use any magic here.
Another thing to worry about. As if the absence of ether didn't cause enough problems.
Take away the lad's life force, and problems are all that's left.
I can hardly imagine what this place used to look like before the Blight took it.
I remember. It was beautiful.
You say so. A shell point.
There it is. Phoenix Gate. Where it all went wrong.
The guy looks down way too often.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth.
I love Torgal just kind of like is our like constant companion, but doesn't make any like fuss. He's like, yeah, I'm here. So these are the locations we were just through. Finally showed up on the map.
It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it.
What's that?
Let's have a look around.
What do you step on? What? What? Buried memories.
Could I have done this?
Could anyone? What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Don't see anything. We're not getting chased.
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before. This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name.
Phoenix Gate.
This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The Apothecary is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
You technically have the power of the Phoenix. I mean, you're blessed by the Phoenix anyway.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
That closed really quickly. Jesus.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
Big circle
I'd hardly call it a ruin.
boss fight.
It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Why'd he just step on that?
Jill?
Did you step on the glowing object?
What do we do?
The usual.
Kill them all.
More trouble. You know what to do, boy.
Kill the range guys first. Ow. That hurt. Tornadoes like cock blocking everything. I don't even see anything.
These things still function.
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Kind of dreary and depressing if that's how they look like. Oops, wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. $50. Okay, random.
Looks like he can take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Of course, that hit.
Get up! Sick of Torgal! Get up! Don't let them get away! Get up! There, boy!
15,000, that's the most I've ever done.
You know what to do, boy. Not this time. There, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
There's a box, I saw it. There it is. Favor of the Wind, Gouge. Chase, you didn't have any health before you got this part. Here's some more health. That's never a good. That's never a good thing. It means usually there's a boss fight. $2,000 to upgrade this to maximum. It's kind of a lot. So what's my lowest one right now? 450. So yeah, this is the lowest. Okay. I think I was gonna save up to get this. I think that's what I was gonna do. So I still need a lot more points. By the time I finally get that one, I'm probably gonna have the another Titan up, most likely. Not another Titan, but another Dominant up. Icon.
What the hell are they?
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Over here. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal.
I don't know what. There were fireballs with jack-o'-lantern faces.
You know what to do.
I thought they exploded, but it doesn't look like they do. Weird. Okay.
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Boss road.
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Other one. Keep using the wrong. God damn it! I was hoping to use Phoenix Shift.
Get
Thank you, Jill.
Two's though.
Okay. Go towards the light, always. And more enemies.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal.
Look out! There's more of them.
Now fall back to rest. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Get him.
Okay. Should be getting close to the end of this location, I think. No retreat. Boss fight.
I don't like this.
Yep. Yep, definitely boss fight.
Seems the feeling's mutual. Not this time.
Start off strong.
Keep your distance, boy.
Now, the problem with this guy, when the storm's entering, I can't see what he's doing. Giant is what this guy's called.
Give them all you've got, boy.
13,000.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, is it? With me. Get him. There. It's down.
This is our chance.
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
God damn, almost had it. Of course. I know it's swinging, I know it's swinging, I know it's swinging, and I click fucking dodge, and it still fucking hits me anyway. It's so bullshit. God, I almost had it. Damn it! Trying to get that goddamn fucking trophy, defeat a boss without taking any damage, and this would have been considered a boss, and would have considered taking no damage, but no, fucking has to hit me anyway. reason I only took the damage because I paused it when I'm putting that damage, but I didn't pause. That's so bullshit, man. Even with that thing, that skill that makes it so you evade automatically, it still doesn't do anything for that. Like, you'll still take random damage for no reason. I'm not even sure if it's worth it. Man, I can't believe I fucking... Man, I would have taken no damage. He was almost dead. He was literally, like, less than half a second, or half a minute from death. But no, fuck me. God. Probably would have been the easiest boss to actually get that trophy off, too. I might have to go back to the hideaway, do the replay,
It's done.
fight this guy again, for it to happen.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Okay, in case you completely ran out of stuff during that fight. Can't look at the map. It doesn't matter which way we go, left or right. We're still going this way. Okay. That looks completely different.
All right then.
You know what to do, boy. Flames! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Get him! Too slow. Sick of Torgal! Get him!
What the hell was that thing? It wasn't like the others.
Nope, definitely not
It
like
would
the
seem
others.
this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Guessing these are bowl potions. Yep.
Look out!
Okay.
Give them all you've got, boy! So, over here.
lights.
Well, that did something.
Did something. Right, it did. It glowed. Yeah, those creatures are definitely different than the ones we were fighting before. The ones before were mechanical, these seem more demonic.
Sick of Torgal.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
Scander bridge crossed.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
It all seems to lead to this room.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Looks like
Who is
Gerudo
there in
over
the
the
middle,
top.
do you think? Some sort of god.
4 wings.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
What? did this. I killed him. Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua. I'm sorry. I failed you. Joshua died. I killed him. And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything. And now? Are you ready to accept the truth? I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
No idea what's happening.
No matter how bitter the truth that awaits me, I will press on. Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Okay. Oh, it actually damaged me. Somehow. Magic. They almost get close to defeating a boss, but then I randomly take damage out of nowhere. You really think that was over, did you? When you fought Gerudo, you had to fight her twice.
Still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears.
Okay, we gotta fight ourselves.
Yeah.
He's going primal.
I see. You'd have me learn my example. Not this time.
All my abilities are off. I did 7,000. I just randomly took damage. I just took all of my damage.
Give me fire!
Escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
Just happened. Oh.
Show yourself, Ifrit.
We learn how to go semi-prime. Even with going semi-prime, it didn't really up my damage at all. Oh, we're gonna insert a tornado again. Where we went?
The truth of it now. You are not afraid. I am.
It's a time event. Shadow has been vanquished. So we're conquering our cells is the story behind this. Hold up. Level 23 now. 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 2. Got it. Fire shard. I actually gained something from this fight. Acceptance. Accept your fate.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
She saw him. The man does exist.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Okay.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said, he said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. Now!
Yes, yes, my lord.
What's in the box?
Benedicta.
Are they saying someone chopped up Benedict's head, put it in the box? Is that what they're telling me right now? A little creepy. Who would do that? I don't think Clive did that. Pretty sure Clive didn't do that. Alright, Ifrit awoken. Clive has gained the control of the Akon Ifrit, allowing access to new Akon abilities, such as Ignition, a fiery lunge that drives back enemies while dealing continuous damage, as well as unlocking the limit break gauge. Okay. Slots for Ifrit's abilities shared with those of the Phoenix can be confirmed via the abilities tab. Limit break is located beneath Clive's health bar. Release Clive's inner beast and semi-prime into Ifrit by using L3 plus R3, and when this gauge is full, the gauge fills in battle by taking damage, as well as successfully performing offensive and defensive maneuvers. Semi-priming temporary grants increases power, potency, and speed, gradually HP generation, and guard breaking strikes.
So, what next?
We return to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Sid too.
Not if the Titan's going after him.
We should arrange an introduction then.
Alright. Okay, so Ifrit is in the middle. Okay. So we have Limit Break already, so Willow the Wykes. Summon the storm of fireballs that circle around Clive, damaging nearby targets, while also absorbing damage. Okay. So this does 1 and then 2. Attack while charging, inflicting multiple hits and forcing the enemy back. It's like a shield rush, but without a shield. I could actually max this out. Oh, it can go up another level. It can go up to 1,000. Okay. I didn't know they can be leveled up twice. Interesting. Right, we need to go to gears. So this is shared with the Phoenix. So I can either choose to use Phoenix abilities or not the Phoenix ability. So Heat Wave, like there's a Heat Wave counter. I want to figure out how to get it, but I don't know how to get it. Look it up. Oh, I don't have to use a Heat Wave counter anymore. Heat Wave just before a ranged projectile hits you. Do this twice in one fight, and Torg will heal the entire time so he doesn't attack the enemies. Okay. That seems extremely convoluted, the way that person does that. Apparently you have to tell Torgal to heal only, instead of doing anything else. He has to heal only, because if he attacks, apparently it counts as I guess technically he would just kill the enemy or something like that. And then you gotta wait for a ranged attack to hit you while doing this. I wish we could use more than one attack, but that's if we can. This is a cool ability that just absorbs damage, so if we want to fight a boss, and hopefully we don't take any extra damage, we would like summon that, I guess? I don't know. Why does it share with the Phoenix, though? I don't fully understand that.
Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
And my guys randomly slowed down for no reason. He's probably being attacked. Why would it be attacked and all these people killed as soon as they get here? That doesn't make any sense.
What happened here?
Imperials. You'll pay for this.
Ah, we've got a live one.
What are you doing here?
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Again, why?
Such a thing.
Sick of Give them all you've got for.
So she killed him by himself. Heatwave is triangle, okay. Well, I couldn't use the counter, nor did I know if the counter actually worked.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave, and you'll die one.
Kill all the ducal dogs!
I don't know if that counts.
Hey, we're innocent people!
That's not what I wanted.
Get him! Sick of Torval! You know what to do. Sick of Torval!
I can't say anything.
Get him!
Tag me again. Tag me again. Tag me again. Tag me again. Come on! Tag me again!
Keep your distance.
Boom! We just got it! Let's go! Let's go! Fuck you! Okay, we don't have to use that anymore.
There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
I can't unswitch things until combat's actually over.
Get him! Don't let them get away!
Okay, I can't open that until combat's over.
Over here. There, boy!
Oh my god, I just keep getting in combat.
Over here. Sick of Torval! You know what to do.
All must burn. The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annabella's command.
Yeah, we're gonna go kill off our mom, so we gotta do that.
Mother ordered this. Why?
Clive.
I know.
You can wait. Give them all you've got, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Sick of Torgal! Keep your distance. Get him! You know what to do, boy.
I have no idea how much damage we actually did during that fight.
There, boy!
I didn't see what the pop-up was. Why should she decide to kill these guys now, and not later?
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
too late. Gav. Clive. Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Sid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
There's a bunch of loot you'd be had in this place.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka has a message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
Yeah, okay. Well, we can't go back to Eastpool, so we missed out on that loot. Well, shucks. Righting wrongs.
To Sid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
Alright, so Blacksmith and this person still doesn't have anything new, so it's just these two.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Yeah, we could do the Phoenix Gate all over again, just to try to fight that boss to see maybe if we can fight him and beat him without the taking damage. But it's a lot just to see if we can fight the boss without taking damage.
Clive, was it?
We can keep running. Or we can walk through this door.
I haven't saved it in a while, so let's do that.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
Nope.
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant. Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Cid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most but march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
Okay. Why?
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the Black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
Try to find a way to make it so that the blight stops.
If you mean the crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think that...
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
So backwards.
That is exactly what I mean.
Find a way to destroy the blight.
Our Dominion.
Because if it's just going to keep coming down south, no matter how far south you go, it's just going to eventually get to you. That makes no sense.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry. But how much will that cost?
And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalmex.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Orther. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. And where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mine from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups, the gods themselves.
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch.
True.
Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose.
So how do you destroy crystal?
If we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
The question is, even if you destroy the crystal, blow it to bits, it's still a crystal, and it's still going to absorb stuff, even if it's in pity form, you know? It's been blown up in shards. So,
What have I got myself into?
how do you actually get rid of it?
I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
If everything we were taught about the Mother Crystals was a lie, then what else might we have been deceived about?
I'll give you two a moment to sort out your kit. It's a long walk to Oriflamme. I wouldn't want you keeling over on the way.
There's work enough here for 100, and not nearly enough able bodies to see it all done. The Hideaway is lucky to have you and Jill.
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick breather.
Alright, so Blacksmith's has the new stuff. Everybody has new stuff. Alright. Am I going right now? Not that way.
Wanted to send a message, most likely. You've lost a letter. Nothing too important, I hope.
Not just a letter. I lost everything. There's a hole in my damned pack, and fool that I am, I didn't bloody notice.
It can't be that bad, surely.
How could it be any worse? I'm a courier. I carry things. If I can't do my job right, then what am I good for? Nothing, that's what. I buggered it right up. That means no herbs for the infirmary, and no fresh meat for our cooking pots.
Not notice stuff falling out of your pack and laying on the ground.
That letter I lost? It was for Cid. A letter he's been waiting on for days.
Maybe if you retrace your steps.
I'd scour Storm from coast to coast if I could, but there are curse breakers in the field, counting on my arrival. No. I'll just have to own up to Otto and Cid. They're gonna skin me alive.
Fine. Tell me where to look.
Are you serious? Thank you.
It sounds like the Hideaway could use those supplies. So, where should I start?
Gotan's bales, perhaps? I took a tumble in the bushes when I was passing through. There's a chance my pack might have caught on something. If you can find everything I dropped, you'll be doing us all a favor. And if you can find Cid's letter, you'll be saving my life.
If it's there, I'll find it.
Wonderful. Now, I have to run if I'm to make my next delivery in time. I trust you can find your way to Gotan's bales. Oh, and hurry, will you? Cid doesn't like to be kept waiting.
I'm sure he doesn't. The letter won't last very long out in the elements. I should make for Sanbreque as soon as I can.
Check see what the blacksmith got.
I see I'm busy here. So, what'll it be?
So we can make the flame tongue, which apparently better than what we currently have. And that's literally it.
No scratches, all right?
Same old in here. Guessing same thing in here? No. So I can't reinforce anything. Even if I do, it's not going to be better than I currently rock.
That it? Fine.
Okay. Flame tongue. Better than Invictus. So what do I do with Invictus? What purpose does it serve? Can't talk to her because of the whole quest starting thing.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Very well.
And how might this old soul...
Oh, look.
I have quite the find for you today. You wish to study the tomes?
Anything else? Nope, let's go with that other quest.
never this. Where are you, Randall?
Is everything all right?
Forgive me, young man. I was in a world of my own. I'm worried about my friend, you see. He left some time ago and hasn't returned. And you know what it's like out there for a bearer on his own.
Why leave the safety of the hideaway?
For coin. Sad though it is, our need outweighs the risk. The hideaway can't survive on goodwill alone. And though Karen does what she can, her coffers aren't bottomless. Wait. You were a soldier, were you not? In the Imperial Army?
I was.
Then I ask a favour of you. I'm too old to be traipsing hither and yon. Will you go and find him for me?
I'll do what I can.
Oh, thank you.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Randall.
Randall.
And I suspect you'll find him in Lostwing. He's been working for Quinton, the tavern keeper. He'll know something, I'm sure.
I'll speak to him.
Safe travels, my friend. And thank you again.
Okay. Those are 2 quests that we got. One's here, and then one's up here. We could go back to this one town. Oh. Peaceful, and then try to get that one loot that we missed, but... oh well. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Okay. Nearby activities. Alright.
The courier said his pack might have split while he was passing through the bales. I better keep my eyes open. Good.
No one's picked any of this stuff up.
Looks like I'm in the right area.
I'm holding X game.
More of the lost supplies. I doubt he could have fit much more in his pack. Still no sign of Sid's letter, though. We've come this far. Might as well.
A little overdressed to be picking grapes, aren't you? Are you here for Master Quentin?
I'm looking for a letter someone dropped nearby. And I suppose you've seen it.
Can't say I have, sorry.
Well, if you do...
Wait, I did pass a dog with something in its mouth a little while back. Could have been a piece of paper. No idea if it was your letter, but you never know.
Which way did it go?
Towards Lostwing? Seemed well looked after to me. Dare say someone there's been feeding it.
To the village, then. Thank you.
Going that way anyway, so. Okay. So. Fast travel to it. Well, quicker than walking. You're probably missing out loot doing that, but. Oh well.
Back are ya? Did Master Quentin summon ya?
The shad's all salted and smoked.
A whole day on the line and they're still not
That was packaging and everything.
It seems we have our culprit. Sorry, boy. Someone's waiting for this. He's waited long enough already.
It's been in a dog's mouth. It's been in the elements.
Hopefully
How is it
this
even
will be our
approachable?
career out of trouble.
Fuck. That came out of nowhere. Usually I can get meet the mic before that happens, but not this time. So this is underneath me.
Sun's setting fast.
Ah, if it isn't Sid's young protege. To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm looking for a bearer called Randall. I hear he's been coming to you for work. He was expected back at the hideaway some time ago. A friend of his asked me to check on him.
Randall, you say? The porter? Yes, I know him. And I can't say I'm surprised if he has been delayed. I gave him enough to do. Though, thinking about it, he should probably have been back by now.
I'll go and look for him. Where was he headed?
He was to meet an associate of mine to the south of here, on Lorbert's Pass. I do hope nothing's happened to him. Be sure to let me know, Clive.
Okay, where? Down that way. Now the shitty thing is that there's no fast travel point to it, so I just gotta walk to it.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
So we can actually sell Invictus. Goodbye, Father
Here's
Sword.
what we agreed on. Can never have too many. Here's what we agreed on.
Crafting, 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 crafting. Still crafting all of its crafting. Yep. Okay. Nope, I didn't actually check this one. These are all regular potions. Okay. So Bastard Sword, Long Sword, which are complete garbage. Complete garbage. We can buy more meteorites. Oh, no, sold out. Never mind. Or we can get a song for 40,000. I don't care.
Always welcome here in
Don't need the
Boston.
songs. Don't need to buy them. It says something about spending 40,000 at a certain location, but I don't think it's this location. This one's not ringing any bells. You walk so slow. $2 whole bucks. We're rolling in the money now, boys. Just doubled our money. Oh. Does he look alright?
The hanged man. Thank the gods. You're one of us. We were attacked. Beastmen on the road. Randall knew he didn't play the hero, but reckless sod insisted on drawing him off.
Where did this happen?
Further down the road. In the clearing. Please. You have to see that he's safe.
I'll do what I can. You go back to Lost Wing and tell Quentin what happened.
Gotta kill me some goblies. Gobbledygooks. Oh, speaking of which, we don't need that ability on us anymore because we completed its thing, so let's switch it out. For that one. Maybe that'll help me with not taking damage via boss fights.
Goblins. Why am I not surprised?
There, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Get him, boy! There, boy! Sick him, Torgal! Get them all you've got, boy! Get him! You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal!
I didn't see what the thing was again.
Too slow. Sick him, Torgal! Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Give them all you've got, boy! There, boy! Get him, boy!
I don't think that actually did any damage. Weird.
Over here. There, boy! Die!
Enemy slain. Oh. 55,000. Okay. I guess he's dead. Thank you, in time.
Sorry, Randall. Looks like I was too late. He doesn't deserve to rot by the roadside. I'll speak to Quentin.
Can't save everybody, I guess.
But how did the grocer know his daughter?
Ah, there you are. My man told me what happened. And? I can't help but notice you're alone. Damn it. I feared as much.
He's not far from the South Gate. I trust you'll do right by him.
Of course. I'll send someone right away.
Why didn't you do it? So I would have said.
I knew he was brave. No, I didn't know he was reckless. Poor fool.
Had you known him long?
A while. I liked the fact that he didn't shy away from dangerous work, and he liked what I paid.
Because it helped keep the hideaway afloat.
I'll tell Sid what happened here. I expect he'll be none too pleased to learn of Randall's fate. And I suppose you're none too happy either. For your trouble.
Materials. Alright, with that we can go back to the hideaway. wondering what those little icons were. Those are towns. Not just open nothingness.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier.
Maybe I should just own up. Oh, there you are. I just got back to the hideaway and thankfully Otto hasn't seen me yet. I don't suppose you,
Found the things you dropped. I did.
I was so sure they'd be gone. And the letter?
Only a little worse for wear.
No more skulking about in the shadows for me, then. And all thanks to you. Losing those supplies was one thing, but if Sid had found out about that letter...
Is it about Cursebreaker business?
If only. It's from his daughter.
His daughter?
She's off studying in Canver, and her letters are all that keeps Sid sane while she's away.
He never mentioned a daughter.
Well, he's a busy man. And thanks to you, he won't be wasting his time smiting careless couriers with levin bolts. So I'd say you did us both a service. Here, for your troubles. If there's anything you're wanting from Sid, today's the day. He'll be sweet as honey once he gets his hands on this.
That's all side quests.
So what God's forsaken corner of the realm is Sid dragging you off to this time?
Oriflamme.
The Holy Capital. And what business would you lot have in... On second thoughts, I don't want to know.
Wait. So... Yeah, all these are not very good. Golden Sash, which we already have. Breath of Fire. Why is it red? I don't know. Lionheart Tonic, that's new. Gradually fills limit break gauge. Oh, okay.
You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I'm giving you money. I already sold everything, so... I guess that's it.
Speaking of Oriflamme, I hear the trading routes leading south have seen more than double the usual traffic. If you ask me, summat foul's brewing. And it ain't Tyre's borbile tea. Oh, just go and see Otto, will you?
All right.
Take a seat, Clive.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment.
How do you destroy Mother
Seems
Crystal?
the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. It's making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach. Lucky for you, I might just know of a way.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send the Stolas in the morning. Let her know you're coming. We go way back. And she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this Dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale. And she's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
A woman? Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
Okay. He said a dame the entire time. A dame is a female that has been knighted. Doesn't necessarily mean an actual female knight, but a female that has been knighted. That's their title, is dame. Just like a guy gets sir. And then he says, a woman. Like he didn't know. Like, he should definitely know. He's part of royalty, or no royalty. Technically royalty. Archbishop is technically the king for a bishopric, or not bishop, but a ducal land that's not technically owned and controlled by a king. So technically he's part of nobility. So he would know these things, but yet he says a dame. Oh, it's a woman. What? Confusing. Yeah, it seems like every weapon we're going to get from now on is going to be, Alliant reports unlocked? What does that mean? But, yeah, all our weapons are going to have, like, a black and red outlook to them now, for what reason. Alliant reports are now available for viewing. Speak with Gaunt at the Alliant report counter. These reports compiled with curse breakers containing information on quests currently available. So we can pick up more quests? I like quests.
I suppose that's everything.
Quests?
Now to find Gav.
Quests.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service, anyway. Otto's put me in charge of reading through the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant the attention of the curse breakers. Or any other willing volunteers.
What's a curse breaker?
And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all. Quick look.
Finding new quests. Gaunt's Alliant reports not only find new quests around the area of the continent, but also travel immediately to the obelisk waypoint's nearest location. Alright, so we got two of them. One here and one up there. So, then we have one all the way over here in this location. Now, the sucky thing is that I can't just accept the quest from here. I actually have to go to said locations and then pick up the thing. So it just travels me to said quest location, and then I have to accept them individually. So I gotta remember there's one at Martha's Vineyard.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Use some better clothes. Looks like they're wearing, like, barely a rag.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
But how did the grocer know his door?
Can I have another cocktail?
I'll have 2 plates of whatever you're serving.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
Okay.
Bread and wine. Hopefully this will be enough.
How much power does this innkeeper have? Jesus.
Don't tell me. Turnings for supper.
Brother, did you see?
Yeah. Bread and wine from the tavern.
May we? Truly?
Gotta hear them munch, really? Kind of excessive.
Such plenty. Never in all my days.
Brother, this place is like a dream. We sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Master Quinton will never...
You had doggy here.
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Grieger. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue.
I ain't wearing all black.
Quinton's, then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
I do indeed. I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean for that matter. I suppose the smell's got 'em worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please, rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
For our wine. I think this will be faster.
That must be the vineyard. A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
I think so. But it wouldn't be a quest if it was just super easy, now was it? Was it? Is it? Was it? Nah, words.
Let's make this quick. Get him, boy!
There we go. Enemy slain.
Looks like that was the last of them.
Okay.
But how did the grocer know his daughter had been stealing off?
Those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest anymore.
Oh, thank you. Master Quinton would have had my head if I'd lost the crop. I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotand Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or two raised in your honor.
Alright, I think that's it for this location, right?
The tavern. It's done for. I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone. When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count. They looked a nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
They're inside the tavern? Weird.
Ha! Golden Stables, my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers. Huh? Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it? Get him, lads. I want that blade.
Let's get this over with.
It's over. We're finished.
Two guys really thought they could take me down. Wonder what gave him so much confidence. Got nothing for defeating them, practically.
I'll be keeping my blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
Wasn't really nearby.
No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
Just as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going, before I arm you with a mop.
Okay. Catch you later, then.
There he is, the man of the hour. You're the one who saw off the bandits, aren't you? Martha was singing your praises. Takes a brave man to march into danger out of the goodness of his heart. You have my respect.
A Rosarian salute.
Oh, what is it they say? Old habits die hard. I trust you won't be reporting me to the Viceroy. If we'd had a few more like you about, perhaps the Rosfields might still... Listen to me rambling on. Thank you again, and, take care of yourself.
Okay. I think that's it. Zoom. Is there no zoom out? Zoom in. Okay, there we go. Zoom out. We got this location over here we haven't been to. And of course this one. So this is a crystal, right? So this is the blight that's coming down from the north. How has it gotten to the center of this side of the continent then if it's supposed to be traveling from the north? That doesn't really make sense. But we're planning on going here and then destroying this mother crystal. Why don't we destroy this mother crystal first since it's by itself and no one really defending it? Is this a mother crystal? What is this? It says there's supposed to be 5 mother crystals. I only see 4 besides that one. Might be a mother crystal. I don't know. Alright, on every side quest. Check the map just to make sure nothing new in here.
Well, 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 someone's in a hurry.
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief, wouldn't you say?
Is this all of us?
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
Just the 3 of us, then?
Drakeshead is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed.
Trade dominance is still pretty fucking strong.
And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Let's try not to find out.
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days. You two behave now.
So we're going back to Lost Wing, which we've been there already. Interesting.
So, we're meeting in Northreach.
Where are we going? So, when I want to go over here, it's just a straight shot this way. These animals don't level up with me, so they stay the same level 15. Holy shit, I didn't know my guy could fucking do that. That's crazy. The XP I get from them probably is not worth going on way to hunting every single enemy. If they were my level, probably. But as of right now, probably not. If they attack me, sure, I'll defeat them.
There. Northreach. The soldiers used to speak of a brothel. But that was north of the checkpoint. I hope that Dame has friends in the south.
Save. And we have a short point.
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Cid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the Dame.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred clientele. You can call me Isabel. Otto assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but why would you?
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Cid did me a kindness when no one else would.
Where's Jill at?
I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear. Yes, that will do nicely. But I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Are we speaking in riddles? Where the fuck is Jill at? She not with me right now? I thought she was. No, it's just me and the dog. Okay. Huh.
Welcome.
So this is what's new? I have 60 of these, so I don't really need another one. This is what's new here. 50,000! I'd be broke for about that. Okay. Sure. I don't think I have anything to sell.
I'll be here if you need me.
I think I did have one guild thing. I think I technically did have one, but that needed to be sold immediately at this point.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
Madame, back to the Vale already?
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my dear.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Well, you're lucky you're with the dame. Now get out of my sight, filth.
That means, because they're trash. You can't summon magic without needing a crystal, and I can.
That wasn't so bad.
Wasn't so bad. They might have recognized me.
But they didn't. And even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Lip syncing right there just kind of went a little awkward. This is the brothel, huh?
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
Always so far behind.
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Star Seal from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything, ask for me there.
I think main quest should always be set as priority. Why we have to set them as priority ourselves doesn't really make much sense.
I should probably start here.
Oh, we got a bunch of side quests. 1, 2, 3. That's, I think, the most side quests I've seen in one area. Interesting.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then? Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about. And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
I'm told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
You do?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne, and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
Don't let him get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
Okay, so Stalker.
A man from the garrison. Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that though until we get the side quest done though.
Well then, I suppose you'll need a little something.
Excuse me, you there? I cannot help but notice you bear the moon and stars. So you are an associate of the dame's? Might I trouble you for some assistance? You'll be...
And who exactly would I be assisting?
Oh, forgive me.
I'm just gonna
Etienne, a humble
kind of skipping through some of
merchant,
these merchants,
though
some of these sentences.
fortunate enough
Or
to count the dame among my acquaintances. I have business beyond these walls.
sometimes it just takes too long.
Guards have grown somewhat suspicious of my comings in, and who better than someone in the employ of the Vale's proprietor? Would you be willing to help a
Sure.
Why not?
Marvelous. The task is simple enough. Pass through the gate and deliver... There are 3 in...
Nothing dangerous.
And, though I cannot prevent you from peeking, strongly...
Care what it is, buddy? Alright, so... deliver those 3. Alright, let's go pick up these quests.
Did one of them get on this?
Sergeant's got it in for us. Where's your commanding officer, Branded?
Hey, you lost or something? Sorry, but the Imperial Guard's got no use for your kind. The infantry always...
I'm just passing through.
I don't bloody believe it. The bastard's wearing the moon and stars.
That'll be why he's strutting about like...
The Dane laughed when we offered her our protection. You reckon this prick's really worth a couple of the Emperor's finest?
How about it, Branded?
I'd rather not.
Oh, no doubt. Only chivalrous souls that we are. Oh, and just so you know, take a moment to get ready if you...
Okay, this is just to fight these guys?
Now.
If that's what...
Fight these guys, got it.
Oh, and when you go crying to your mistress, tell her it was Leon who gave you the pounding. Use all the dirty tricks you want, Brandon. All right. Enough.
And he's dead.
Fuck me.
What the hell are you playing at, Leon? So it's a real challenge he wants, is it? Fine. Sword up, bearer. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Okay.
How the bearer win the day's favour, anyway? Well, you got potential. I'll give you that.
They didn't even get a chance to even swing their sword. And these side quests are kind of like pointless. They give you almost nothing for them.
Can I go now?
Grieger's gas. The bastard didn't even break a sweat.
The dame's man or no, he's still a Branded. Best hope the sergeant never hears about this.
Yeah, not after the bollocking he gave us for missing drills. Might be the old sod had a point.
Yeah, good bloody riddance.
Do us a favour. If you have to tell the dame about this, tell her...
I'm not gonna tell her jack shit about this. Good luck with that. So I get like 1,000 whole bucks from doing these side quests, and that's about it. And then a meteorite, which we can use for crafting. Not gonna talk to you.
Heard the bones fell favourably. To the Vale, then.
Bones, gambling.
I don't know how a bearer
They made
came
dice
by
out of
the moon and
bones.
stars, but thank goodness I found you. Can I trust you to be discreet?
About what?
About this. About what I wish to ask of you. About the fact that I, as unlikely as it may seem,
I hate when they
are
like
those within
take
the
so long
upper
to say
echelons
anything.
of Samberquois society who find the Empire's treatment...
All right. But what do you want from me?
This town is carried upon the backs of its men, not for the want of coin. Simple fare cost little more than a pittance. But to revel in this, contemptible though it is, my countrymen would sooner cut off their noses to spite their faces than see their bear. And despite my best attempts at secrecy, my efforts to dole out comestibles have been noticed.
Comestibles.
Which brings me to my request. The brand upon your cheek affords...
Fine.
Oh, thank you. An extra meal here. Delivered.
Another delivery quest. Which we're already on another delivery quest, so I guess can't hurt to deliver more deliveries.
Provide goes where the need is great. 3 bearers, over...
It's no wonder so many die before...
Tragic. True, but do not let anger make...
Yeah, that makes no sense. Like, you would at least, like, if you're having slaves, you at least want to keep them fed and well rested so they can work hard and obtain whatever you're trying to get them to do. It's a very small allowance than it is for having to have to pay an actual person for it. That's why the slave trade lasted for so long.
Careless.
These guys don't seem like they even know that, even though this seems like slave trade and this time period has been going for a really long time too. So it's just like
for both our sakes.
and
Doesn't make
for
much
the sake
sense.
of those we feed. Oh, and when you're finished, a word in the ear of one of the dame's girls would be appreciated.
You won't be staying then?
I'm afraid not.
Crystal's curse is bad enough. We can't let people starve as well.
Are you waiting for it to heal on its own? Hurry up!
Looks like now's not the time. You look like you need a rest.
Not half as much as I need this. Thank you. I daren't eat it here, though. Not where anyone might see.
His arm's starting to petrify.
Bad. Oh, it was worse before the Chamberlain. I'd be dead without him. Me and many others.
That's something at least.
Blood's still in there. Okay.
It's not been half a moon since Belen's jaw. That's the day done then. Drinks and the veil.
Wait, what? What the hell am I looking for? Oh, here we go.
I have something for you.
Oh, she's even further along than the other guy was.
From the Chamberlain. Thank you. You need to leave. Now.
Branded! Who told you to rest? Stoke those damn flames! And you! If you've got a message for me, out with it. If...
Enough! Curse you! Get away from me! You'll work faster next time if you know what's good for you!
Here.
The Chamberlain must have sent you, but alas, my work is far from over. If I don't go now, they'll beat me.
You need to rest.
But I won't.
And what of your own hurts?
They'll wait.
A drover has more regard for his cattle than the Empire does its bearers. Anyway, I'd better head to the Vale.
That bastard!
The right to confiscate any object.
Fancy a drop of the Empire's? Fresh fish! Give me one of those all from the Sea of Grace this...
I warn you now, I don't sell to your kind, whether you have the coin or not. Where's your master anyway?
Etienne sent me.
Didn't know he had his own bearer. Business must be booming. All right, quickly now, before the guards notice. That is no burden off my back. And this is for Etienne.
All this for a drink?
Not just any drink. The very best. Specially distilled for my most discerning customers. The guards find that, they'll seize it before you can blink. You keep it well hidden, all right? If Etienne likes it, tell him there's more where that came from.
Of course.
I have no business with Branded.
Well, I have business with you. A package. Fresh from the master's table.
I do not know you. Where is the merchant, Etienne?
Somewhere the gate guards won't be paying him or his affairs any mind.
Fine. Hand over the goods and be gone. This is lighter than usual. Branded, if I discover you have played me false...
I can always take it back.
You will do no such thing. Your master should cut out your insolent tongue. Had you been the tool of any other man, I would see you clapped in chains. Payment.
Cigars.
Those cigars are worth...
Okay. They're worth more than your life. Okay.
You say these are all from Dhalmekia?
I guess it's some of this random box back there. Which we can sell that. Like $500, I think is what that is.
There's nothing here for your kind, Branded. Go on now. Shoot.
You're selling
Now a
necklaces?
delivery from Etienne.
Why is he saying fresh from the master's table? Like that's supposed to mean something?
Why didn't you say so? Times are hard. Sorry about the welcome. Meant nothing. Here. You can tell Etienne I'm a man.
Perfume.
Oriflamme's finest.
Perfume, cigars, and spirits. Someone has expensive tastes. The question is, how can they afford to maintain them? I suppose there's only one way to find out.
Okay, let's go to this question.
All right. Are you here for business or pleasure?
Business, though not my own. The Chamberlain put me to work delivering food.
Ah, so he found someone to help him then. Just as well. I hear his friends back at court have been taking a little too much interest in him of late.
So he really is a Chamberlain.
There was a time when he was the Val's most illustrious customer. Us girls thought of him as a generous uncle. He was one of the only people round here who seemed bothered by the way the Empire treats its bearers.
Rare for one in his position.
A fact not wasted on the Dame. A little nudge from her is all it took, and he became the patron saint of Northreach's starving masses. My sisters and I may have lost an uncle, but bearers are being fed for a change, so we don't grumble. Much.
Glad to hear it.
They have sex with their uncle? Is that what she's saying?
To know there are
It's a little
people
weird.
out there like him. And you, for that matter. It's no wonder the Dame's got a soft spot for you.
I better be going.
I haven't seen you around the Vale of late.
Ah, you...
I believe these are your...
Delightful. The Dame will be pleased.
You don't say. And would she be pleased to learn what you had to exchange for those items?
You mean the crystals? No need to be caught.
Why not just tell me in the first place?
An honest man wears deception like shackles about his ankles. I couldn't risk you stumbling under the gaze of the guards. After all, we both know the punishment for dealing in unsanctioned. And if you don't know what this day's work may have cost you, then, well, I dare. Despite the risk, our friends beyond the wall gladly give their finest and most treasured wares.
I didn't realize crystals were so scarce here.
As scarce as chocobo teeth. Hence the thriving market for even the scantest fragments.
Chocobo don't have teeth.
Do you think it vulgar that I profit from...
I think you're doing what you believe is necessary.
Yeah, indeed. A reward for a job well done. I have the goods I was commissioned to gather, and... I thank you. As will our mutual friend when she hears...
It's all the side quests. More money. Alright, I think that's it. Why does this shop have something new where the other shops don't? I don't know. I don't even know where that goes.
The markets are up there.
Alright.
Been half a moon since Bellen's tour.
Heard the bones fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel, Branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue. He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
There's only one man in the garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in Moor. Yeah, Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you. Moor is the last village on the road to Oriflamme.
Where are we going?
I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
Oh, okay, we're just going back.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
Nope.
That remains to be seen.
Explaining what's going on.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
Isn't that what you want?
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary. There is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Okay, so we are now going... just this way, I guess. It says new quests available nearby. All they're up there, but more. Okay. There's the giant crystal we're going to try to break.
Oriflamme, how many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
A lot. You want some, you bluebird?
Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy. Over here. Get him, boy. Don't let them get away. Sick of Toggle.
These are vultures?
Sit up, Torgal.
Go on. Back to the pens we are. I need...
That's enough dallying, you.
Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be...
You, Brandon, here, now. You're late. What kept you?
Late for what?
Did they tell you nothing? Well, don't just stand there.
All right.
My. He's over that way.
Okay. This guy's just assuming I'm working for him?
For someone whose son's in mortal danger, he didn't seem all that worried.
Nope.
Something's not right here. I need to be careful.
But the wolf! It's going to eat me!
Not if I can help it. Stay back. I'll deal with this.
One whole wolf and that was it, huh? Yeah, something's definitely not right.
No! You weren't supposed to kill Wolfie. You were supposed to die. Father will have you whipped for this. Bearers aren't supposed to win. They never win.
What is this? Your father said you were being attacked.
You're not supposed to talk. Stop looking at me like that. We were only having fun.
Having fun?
Why are you still speaking? Father will hear of this.
Is anybody else completely confused?
The wolf's work, no doubt. But it's not the wolf that's to blame. Someone needs to put an end to this before it happens again.
Yep. So we killing some weird noble guy and his son? Probably not gonna kill the son, most likely. The game's not gonna show us killing a kid or even insinuating doing that.
You, Brandon, come here this instant. How dare you frighten my son? You slaughter his poor pet, and then have the gall to return, head held high. That wolf was trained. Better tell my father your worthless kind. You are the entertainment, nothing more. And we are most certainly not entertained.
Nor am I. You'll pay for what you've done.
See? I told you, he talks too much. It's not right. I don't like him, Father.
You're not the Branded I bought.
Do I look like I'm brand you bought?
How dare you deceive me? Well, the sins of the slave are the sins of the master. Go! Summon the unlucky wretch you answer to.
I can actually choose an option.
That unlucky wretch would be me. I'm my own master. I'm beholden to no one. And I take orders from no one.
Lies! Do you think I cannot see that brand on your face?
Shut your mouth and listen. Those bearers you killed, they were people. They felt fear and pain, just as you do. And unless you wish to share in their suffering, you would do well to remember we are not your playthings.
Father, he's scaring me.
How dare you threaten us? How dare you?
Can't we just buy another hound? A bigger one. A better one.
Of course, my son. I'll have the villagers fetch us another. With jaws powerful enough to nip this Branded's head clean off his shoulders.
Doesn't learn.
I'm wasting my time. But I can't just leave those bearers lying out there. They deserve a proper burial. That much I can do at least. How many bearers have lost their lives to this nobleman's sport?
And the only thing he did was say he was going to continue doing it, and we're just going to let it happen.
More victims of the nobles' games. You must...
How do you know my name?
The Dame. Never gets any easier.
Is that what you're here to do?
The mistress has me see to it that none are left to the crows. Since you're here.
Gladly.
May their burden finally be... I take it you slew the nobleman's pet?
I did. Now I expect they'll find another soon enough. How can they think so little of sending us to the slaughter?
Simple. Bearers are tools when they're needed, and toys when they're not. And if one breaks, well, you can always but still. So...
Is this your doing?
Of course not. Wolves kill. It's in their nature. Invite one into your home, he's gonna tear your throat out eventually. Same with bearers. Fed or not, they don't lack for fangs. What will folk do when they bite back, I wonder? The realm's less two murderous bastards, and I won't mourn the loss. Here.
So it actually did insinuate the kid died too. That's actually kind of ballsy for...
You don't have to.
For,
Take it.
The developers.
You never know. Our paths may cross again. Till then.
He insinuates he's a branded himself, but then doesn't actually have a brand. At least we finally found a loose side quest that actually has some substance to it instead of a delivery. Guess we probably can't actually go in their home and see their bodies. Guess that'd be too much, huh? Yeah. I don't know. It was storming out pretty heavily, so... I don't know.
Have you seen what I let her out of her pen while I did my... I think she's lost.
I can't promise I'll find her.
She has beautiful white hair. She lets me stroke her when I'm sad. She's ever such, and she likes walking in the wheat. I know the fields are big. Oh, she must be starving too. She hasn't eaten it.
In that case...
Bro, I feel like Chloe's actually a person that's branded, not an
There's
animal.
a lot of field to search. With a little luck, someone might have seen her. You work these fields?
A branded. And why should I help you?
Because a girl from the village asked me to find her pet. Chloe. Have you seen her?
Chloe, is it? Oh, last I saw, the filthy creature was sniffing about the windmill. That girl's old enough to know she should tie her pet up when she's finished playing with it.
Definitely talking about a person.
Off with you now.
Treating a person like a cat.
Chloe?
Doubt it.
More brown than white. You're not Chloe, are you? Is that... someone napping on the job? I hope they don't mind the interruption.
They're dead. Completely petrified.
The crystal's curse.
Chloe, I was calling you.
What?
Get up now. You Chloe? Why did you already turn into a rock? I only made you do a bit of magic. You knew you were my favourite. None of the other Chloes had pretty hair. It could be months before Dad gives me another one. I have to wait until they're too tired to work anymore.
Is that all she was to you?
She's not dead.
That? The crystal's curse? That's just how she died. And now she's gone forever. Giving another bearer her name won't change that.
No.
It's true. And without that brand, she would have been just another girl. Somebody's daughter. Just like you.
But Dad's...
They do. Parents that give them away. But you became Chloe's family when you took her in. Remember that. And remember her.
Hey, at least the kid was able to learn and grow as a not a complete helpless cause. Why are they shooting off fireworks? Oh yeah, even though it's not July 4th, yeah, that makes sense. Never understood that. We're gonna shoot fireworks for the entire month of July. You know what? I think this is a good enough place. I know it's not a 4-hour stream. Getting off a little early. I'm fucking hungry. So, I'm gonna get up for the day. We did like a 4-hour stream earlier, 5-hour stream earlier, so we'll just call that good. Hope you guys liked the stream. If you guys did, please